The Dow is still down 1,000 points. Both the Dow and the S&P having their worst days since 2022. Joining me now is Ed Yardeni of Yardeni Research. Ed, it's good to have you. You made the case
Thank you.
multiple times on our program. Fed doesn't need to cut. Everything's good. Look at the data in the economy. You still feel that way today?
Well, obviously not, Scott. Clearly, the issue here, in my opinion, is the carry trade. And as we saw the Bank of Japan starting to raise interest rates and to tighten, something that they were resisting doing, that really unleashed this carry trade turmoil, in my opinion. And we've seen that clearly in the strength of the yen. And as the yen has strengthened, a lot of the carry traders had to scramble to cover their shorts in the yen. And when they did that, they had to cover a lot of the assets that they owned. So I kind of view this as very similar to 1987, where we had a tremendous sell-off that was largely internally related to the market. And I think a lot of what's going on now is, in fact, related to these carry trades. And I think once they wash out, and I think it'll happen pretty quickly here, I think the market will stabilize and we'll be back looking at the fundamentals of the economy. And notwithstanding Friday's numbers, I think the economy's fine. The labor market's fine. There was some weather effects that depressed employment in July, and I think we'll discover that in the next few weeks.
So just to be clear, you don't think that the Fed should do anything?
No. You're asking me, that was my opinion before what we saw happening here in the credit markets. I think the Fed is going to do something, and I think the markets are expecting 50 basis points in September, and that may very well be what happens if this calamity in the carry trade continues. So I'm not of the opinion that we're not going to have an interest rate cut.
No, I understand that. I mean, do they need to do something now? Do they need to either say something or do something before September in light of the turmoil that you just spoke about?
Yeah, I think they absolutely will say something. I don't know if they'll do something. I think what they may very well obviously try to verbally calm the situation down. Perhaps they'll mention that from their perspective, the economy is still doing well. But I think they will say what Goolsbee said this morning, and that is, they're ready to help the economy if necessary, and that may very well be necessary coming up sooner rather than later.
We'll see. Ed, I appreciate you. Thank you.